Welcome back to the SCG. What a day for Catherine Brunt. She's worked really hard in the field. The Australians, they tried hard. Great shot there from Mooney. She was definitely the star of the innings for the ladies in the Australian green and gold. Mooney been in fantastic form. Dispatches that one to the boundary with a bomb. Very technically correct. Another great view going over the cover region. Perfect day for cricket at the Sydney Cricket Ground today. Australia and England. And this is not what the Australians wanted to see. The Kookaburra into the stumps. A great shot here by Annabelle Sutherland. It looked fantastic. She loves that cover region. Didn't always work for her though, unfortunately. Here's Mooney with a great shot. Very unorthodox, very untypical cricket shot, but one which got great results for her on multiple occasions today at the SCG. And Mooney definitely the star performer. She just makes that look so easy. Just got into a good position early. Here comes Brunt again. And that ball goes high. That goes high. And what a catch in the outfield as the English take another wicket. She's excited, as she should be. The Australians will be very disappointed in the batting department. The English certainly on top with the ball. Great shot there by Sutherland. Classic cover drive all the way to the boundary. She tried again. Didn't necessarily work on that occasion. Picked out the fielder, took the aerial route and was unsuccessful on that occasion. As we see the ball going high, high, high and into the hands of simulated cricket. Hello, I'm Simulated Eck and welcome back to Simulated Eck Cricket. Today we are preparing to play our second game in the Sheffield Shield, New South Wales against Western Australia in 11 days time at North Sydney Oval. I'm actually not being sent back to Newcastle, which can happen depending on what happens. Alright, let's play our second game. The New South Wales Blues against the Western Australian team. Usually called the Sandgropers. I'm not sure if that's actually the case in... Not sure if that's actually the case in Sheffield Shield. But I'm pleased that I was able to stay in the team. I was really worried about how I was going to perform at Sheffield Shield level, considering that I'd only played 2 games for Newcastle in this current season. I was on the edge of selection last year, or last season I should say, but just ran out of time in the season. But we've been given a chance and we more than repaid the faith that the selectors had in me, scoring 140 and 40 not out on debut, taking a couple of wickets. 3 wickets in total from memory. So that was good. So a little bit more comfortable about this now. Could have been sent back to Newcastle for a game or whatever in between games, but there's 11 days between the end of the previous match and this one. again at North Sydney Oval. So we will see how we go against Western Australia. Now, it did also say that we were under consideration for the one-day series as well for New South Wales. So we'll see how that goes. But we're obviously in the middle of Sheffield Shield season, and also wonder if that means that I'll also be considered for Big Bash, playing for either the Sydney Thunder or the Sydney Sixers. That will be interesting as well as time continues. But let's cross to North Sydney Oval now. So some pre-game discussions here, and Western Australia on the field warming up.
Good morning and welcome to our live coverage from North Sydney Oval. You join us for this match between the New South Wales Blues and Western Australia. I'm Mike Atherton, and alongside me today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, and the one and only Lord Gower.
Hi others, looking forward to this one. So I've been taking a look at the conditions to see what the captains might decide at the toss. And the ground staff have done a magnificent job on the pitch. I think if I was the captain, I'd be having a bowl. Try and make the most of whatever movement there is. Something that shouldn't cause any problems is the weather. Absolutely stunning out there. Perfect for cricket, not a cloud in the sky, and no threat of rain anytime soon.
Great work, David. Let's now head down to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
So, New South Wales toss. Western Australia call heads. It's a tail. New South Wales won the toss. And they've chosen
It'll be
the
tough
bowl.
early for the openers, particularly while the ball is new. The Blues will want cheap wickets early to make the most of this decision.
So they've decided to send Western Australia in.
Joining us. Welcome to this match between the New South Wales Blues and Western Australia. Please welcome the players and umpires as they take to the field.
So there's the Blues. I did see me in the background. And here's our batsman from Western Australia. Sheffield Shield action. One step under Test cricket in Australia if you're playing the long form of the game, if you're not playing one days or T20. Prove yourself in this competition. So I've been brought into the attack.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the fig tree end.
So Western Australia 2 for 43 after 14 overs. Cameron Bancroft on strike on 24. Hardy at the non-strikers end on 6, and I am into the attack. There we go. Let's find our line and length again. Yeah.
Good shot, a beauty.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
Little bit down the leg side to start with, and fine leg just couldn't cut it off.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Wait on.
Brilliant diving stop.
Well stopped there by a short mid-wicket. Hold on. Defensive shot played there. A little bit of encouragement. Leaves it outside the off stump.
No interest in that one from the batter. Brooke will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Again, not interested.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Leaves it again.
4 runs added in the over. Western Australia are 2 for 47.
Bowl one over and it's time for a drinks break. Two for 47, Western Australia after 16 overs, back in the attack. Continuing the spell after drinks.
Oh, yes, well bowled.
Solid defence, very compact.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Yes.
Oh, got an edge.
Edge! Amazing delivery.
Goes
There'll be
down,
1
it's a
run here
fine
for
leg.
them.
Brooke will be happy about that.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Hardy on strike now.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Great nut.
Negated the spin well then, got nicely on top of the bounce.
Yep.
Plays it off the pads. Did he pick it up? Yes, he did. They only go for 1.
Good return, back from the deep. I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Right on. Yeah.
They've picked the gap.
Driven
Perfect
past
timing.
mid-off. Will it go all the way or will they stop it? They're just short of the rope. Good teamwork down there in the deep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
And they come back for a couple. 2 for 52. Hardy now on strike on 7.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Plays it out to forward of square on the fence. Just
Western Australia weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over.
2 for 53.
length fairly consistent.
The right
Jason
armour
Sanga
is coming into the attack from
into
the
the
scoreboard.
So continuing on.
Yeah, good bowling.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Just slowing things down. Nothing to risk on that delivery, just keeping the bowler honest.
Right.
Doesn't
Tries
beat
it
the
to get off.
infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Hold on.
Almost a replay of the previous delivery.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Gives himself a little bit of room. Only finds cover. More of a prod than anything. Not interested in that one outside the off stump.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Right on.
Well fielded off his own bowling.
Bancroft shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Brooke has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
Again, not interested outside the off stump.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Hold on.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Minoff got that under control.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Quite happy Bancroft just to leave those alone.
Yeah.
Goes for
Got
a cut
that away
outside the off
nicely.
stump. Pierce the gap between
They're the
Gully
sort of shots that you just
and
stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrist to keep control and find the boundary.
Wasn't a bad delivery. The late cut there.
Patterson, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Wait.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Western Australia 2 for 67 now.
Got right in behind it.
End of the over.
End of the over. 4 runs coming from it.
For
Western
67.
Australia are 2 for 60.
Brook continuing. 2 for 67.
Yes, well bowled. Hold on.
They're asking the
Bowler is
question.
confident on this
Sounded
one.
like there was a bit of wood there. Umpire certainly not interested in that one.
Yeah, good bowling.
Run rate, 3 runs and over. He's trying to get through this over as quickly as he can. Forward defensive.
Yes, well bowled. Yeah.
Just about timed that perfectly.
There's no
Onto the front
fielder
foot early,
square
placed
on the
it
fence.
perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Wasn't very different from many of the other deliveries in that over. Just found the space near the square leg umpire.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
End of the over.
That's the
Western
over.
Australia.
Western Australia are... Brooke comes back into the attack. The runs have slowed and they're a good option to continue tying these batters down.
Bancroft on 45, Philippi on 4, Western Australia now 4 for 84 after 29 overs. Bancroft on strike. Outside the line, but let's ask the question.
Big
anyway.
appeal.
Hold on.
Finds the
Plays
fielder with
to
that shot.
mid-off. Bancroft really been the glue so far in this Western Australian innings.
Wait.
Plays it again to mid-off.
This is everything.
just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Yep.
Goes for
Onto
a
the front
drive.
foot. Super
Will the
shot.
fielder
Should
cut
be
it off?
four.
No, he won't.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Bancroft on 49 now.
Hold on.
Oh no, I think there's a bit more wood in there.
Confident appeal. Could it be?
Another drinks break for the boys. Philippi on strike on 11. Bancroft at the other end on 49. Western Australia 4 for 95.
Yes, well bowled.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Philippe shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Try that tactic again and see what happens.
Wait.
Picks out mid-off this time.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
He's loading Philippi up here. Oh!
Very full, spray the ball a bit, but they're content leaving it alone.
Wait.
Straight back
Not a
down
great
the pitch to
delivery,
the
got
bowler.
it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Well, this is my tactic to Philippi. See what he does. Because he's on 11.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like,
Thinking
inside
it
the
off.
ring.
End of the
Over.
over.
Western Australia are 4 for 95.
For 95.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the
medium
attack
pacer
from the
is
fig
coming
tree
into the
end.
attack.
So Bancroft has just brought up his 50 off 97. Let's see, he's going to try the same tactic to Bancroft.
Yep.
Oh, what were you doing, cover?
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
That's one from the textbook. Driven through the covers and they can really enjoy that one. No need for the fielders to chase it.
Thought cover was a chance there of at least stopping it, but no.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Moves it outside the off stump.
Very full, sprayed the ball a bit, but they're content leaving it alone. No interest in that one from the batter. Brooke will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Wait.
Out.
Gone!
Close to the ground.
Bancroft goes for 54. Tell your story walking, pal. Nice low catch. It's a mid-off, tempted him there, hit it on the up, and a nice catch just below his right knee. Super catch that. And the Novocastrian picks up another wicket and gets Bancroft.
Well, at the end of an entertaining performance with the bat, certainly a good wicket to get, the runs were really starting to flow.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Please make him welcome.
Darcy Short comes to the crease.
Yeah,
Oh,
great
New
nut.
South Wales up and about.
Just
after
threw the
that.
shot too early.
5 for 100.
Yeah, good bowling.
They managed to counter the spin well. Nice delivery, played away safely. Brooke is keeping things tight.
Thank you, Mel. All right, 5 for 105. Short not off the mark. Philippi on strike on 16.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Wait.
Fine square leg.
Just threw the shot too early.
The balls are there to be hit, but it's not set enough
Wait.
to find the gaps.
Wait.
Finds mid-wicket.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Picks
Straight
mid
to the
off, mid
fielder.
on this time.
Yep.
Oh, well
There's a run
fielded.
here, surely.
Well,
End of the over.
well fielded by mid
Well, they
off.
decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very...
Philippi on strike. 5 for 109, Western Australia.
Huge edge.
Yeah, I thought that might
Time
have
to
been-
keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Wait. Yes.
Into the gap.
Finds
Nice
the
shot.
gap. They should get one. And that's all they'll get.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Darcy Short now on 4. Leaves it outside the off stump, no run. So he's picked up a couple of edges so far.
Yeah, great nut.
Four off 12, Darcy Short. Now he's explosive in limited overs action.
Yes, good bowling.
He's taking
End
his
of the
time.
over.
A
Western
miserly
Australia
over is
are now
completed.
on
Just one off
5
it.
For 110.
5 for 110 now.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the fig tree end.
Another wicket has fallen. Western Australia 6 for 114 off 39 overs. Short still on 4. Paris, the non-striker, has only faced 1 delivery so far.
Waiting.
Gives himself some room. Carts just fine slip.
Yeah, mate.
On the back foot, just finds the bowler. One for 9 on this spell. Oh, leaves it outside the off stump.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Yeah, great nut. Yep.
There'll be runs
Just
here.
1, 2, fine leg. So 2 left-handers on the pitch.
Good
Solid
bowling.
defence, very
End
compact.
of the over, Western Australia.
Right on top of the spin. Keeps it out well.
For 150.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
So there's the lunch break. It's been a hard slog, pardon the pun, for Western Australia. 115 runs in the session, but they did lose 6 wickets in getting there. And that was a nice catch to Sean Abbott, catching it down low. Played it up on the drive there. Bancroft out for 54. And so after lunch, 7 for 119. Richardson and Paris new to the crease. Paris on strike.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yeah, good bowling.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
So the run rate is slowed to under 3 runs and over. Ask the question
It's getting to
anyway.
where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
Outside the line. Leaves it iron outside
Obviously
the
didn't
stump.
like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep.
Nice shot,
Just the
runs
one.
possible.
To deep square.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
9 for 136 now. Gannon on strike on 7. Morris at the other end, 2 off 22. 9 for 136 after 53 overs. Can EB get the last wicket? Yes, he can!
The Yorker does the trick.
Yes, he can. There's only one stump left in the ground. Played all around that. Middle and off. Gets sent packing.
They've been bundled out for not many at all. The bowlers have done their job, just need the batting to finish it off.
And New South Wales will go into bat before the tea break on day one. Cameron Bancroft basically the Lone Ranger in terms of scoring. There's Brooks' first wicket, Cameron Bancroft out for 54. And the last one spread eagled the stumps there of Cameron Gannon for 7. The real contributors there, Bancroft 54, Philippi 21, Hardy on 18 and Richardson on 10. Trent Copeland doing a mountain of work. Copeland 4 for 30. Jack Edwards 1 for 8. Abbott 1 for 17. Brook 2 for 29 and Sanger 2 for 27. Western Australia all out for 136, 53.1 overs.
We're ready to get this innings underway. There's a huge opportunity with the time left and with this batting order to build a strong lead and put themselves well ahead in this game.
So the New South Wales openers coming out. Lance Morris with the pill in hand.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
New South Wales 7 for 274.
Wait there.
Doesn't beat the infield.
7 for 274, leading by 138. Peter Neville down the other end, as he was a lot of the time during Brooks' 140 in the last game against South Australia. Doesn't beat mid-off. Cartwright done for 28. Coming in fast medium, 127 kilometres an hour then.
Waiting.
Doesn't find the gap. Every delivery along the ground so far.
Waiting.
And a wicket made in there for Cartwright.
End of the over. A wicket to show for it and nothing added to the scoreboard. The Blues are 7 for 274.
Cartwright coming in again for his 10th over. Leaves that one alone.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Nice shot, finds the gap all the way to the
Immaculate
boundary.
timing there.
You love that boundary.
The fielder could
Last time
only
he was
pick that
here.
up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Beautiful shot. Skipper comes over to Cartwright and says, mate, that wasn't that bad a delivery.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Wait.
Oh,
Nice bowling.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
It wasn't that wide and it wasn't that short in the end. Up-ish.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Finds mid-off. Doing a bit of gardening, trying to get feeling back in his fingers maybe. Cartwright tail up.
Wait there.
Doesn't beat mid off again.
Wait.
Picks out cover this time perfectly.
End of the over. The
4
New South
runs
Wales
added
Blues
there.
are now
The Blues are 7 for 283. Paris coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Is he going left arm around?
It's a good time
The
to
new
launch
ball.
an attack on the lower order with the new ball. They can really push to finish things off.
The new ball. Paris coming in front, none for 28.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Finds cover. Beautiful shot. Finds the fielder. Elects not to run. There's the gap.
Right off the middle of the bat.
There is the gap.
You sometimes
4
just
runs.
have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Thought he might have gone left arm over the wicket. So he's bowling a very
Getting
slow line
nicely
to the
settled at the
right-handers.
crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yeah, I was actually.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Waiting.
Picks out cover.
Wait.
Oh, doesn't beat point.
End of the over. 4 runs coming from it. The Blues are 7 for 291.
Paris coming left arm over now. Straight down the wicket past
Great
the bowler.
shot.
Beautiful shot. Part of the field that's
There was minimal
unprotected.
follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
You keep bowling him there all day and I'll hit that all day.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Finds mid off. Surveying his options.
Beaten on the
Swing and a
drive.
miss.
Paris with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Picks out mid-off. Beautiful.
Nice shot.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
That's what he's been looking for all over. Beautiful shot, straight past the bowler. No protection deep on the boundary.
Marsh, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Wait there.
Oh, good.
Brook shakes their head.
Fielding.
He's there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
That was good fielding.
End
by
of the
mid-on.
over, 8 off it. The Blues are 7 for 300.
300 up.
Gannon with the ball in hand again.
The captain is going with the medium pacer.
7 for 303.
Good bit of timing
Beats
there.
cover. All
That was
the
a
way to
boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Brooke has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yeah.
Well timed, but there's a fielder
Just
out there.
runs one. And that's his... I think
Good
that's
return back from the deep.
first
Nicely ran,
single.
working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single.
First single in Sheffield Shield cricket. Paris again coming in. Oh, bit of glove there. Dribbled away to slip.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should
Beautiful.
be 4.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Nice revenge after the previous delivery. Hit him on the gloves. Drove it square.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Wait.
Cuts that off well in the
Good
infield.
shot, but well fielded
Not a
at
great
point.
delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
They've picked the gap.
Beautiful.
Perfect timing.
Behind square this time.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
He's bowling all right, Paris. That one was on the pads.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Straight
Oh
down
my,
the,
that's racing
straight
away.
down the gap.
Got it well
Almost
enough to get
hit
it
the
away to the
stumps.
boundary. A poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
12 runs off the over so far. Straight down the wicket.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in
Wait
2
there.
balls.
End
A
of the
brilliant over
New
for the
South
batting
Wales
side.
Blues are
Not
now
so for the
7
bowlers.
for 300
12 runs off the over. Seventh for 321 now.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder.
Hasn't beat point again. Seventh for 321. I'm on 33.
timed
Uppish
that
through cover, but
perfectly.
nobody there.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
He's barely given a chance.
Gannon shouldn't be too worried about that last ball.
Moves to
They've got them
37.
playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Finds the gap again.
Great shot
Cover
through the
came
gap.
in. Try and fill the
No
gap.
trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
Skipper making some adjustments to the
A
field.
little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length
Moves to
slightly to be
41.
just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as
Wait.
we've seen already, it makes
Doesn't
it
break cover
very
this time.
easy to score.
Leaves that one alone.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Over. The Blues are 7 for 329.
Well, I don't know where that first delivery was going.
The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the scoreboard end.
Morris now 2 for 51. New South Wales 7 for 330, leading by 194.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Does not beat mid-off.
Brooke shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Just working out where the fielders are. Beautiful.
Flew
Avoids
away
the
with
bowler,
pace.
avoids
Brilliant
the stumps,
timing.
Avoids Neville
It just
at the
looks
other
so
end.
easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat cover.
Waiting.
And doesn't beat cover again. Five runs off the over so far.
Yep.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
No fielder in the vicinity of cow corner.
Yeah.
Brook on 49. 7 for 339 New South Wales, leading by 203.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Leaves that one alone.
No interest in that one from the batter. Gannon will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time. Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whiz past the batsman. The umpire says that's the first of 2.
7 for 339. Brook on 49 off 43 deliveries. They're leading by 203 New South Wales. And that's the 50.
Really good shot there.
Beautiful shot, stood and delivered, straight through the covers.
That shot brings up the half century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
all over the field there, including the solitary single. Wide variety of boundaries there. As drinks come onto the field. Thank you, Twelfie.
Wait.
Doesn't beat cover.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Beautiful.
Super shot that.
Moved his feet, moved the bat.
You just can't hit it
perfectly,
any
timed it
better than that.
perfectly.
Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
It was wide outside the off stump. A full toss. Got what it absolutely deserved.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
And
Head
again,
over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Pierces the
That
gap
races
between
away to the
mid-off.
boundary. A beautiful shot
Cover.
off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Waiting.
Plays it to mid-off and no run. Pierces the gap again.
Absolutely nailed it.
Mid-off did not have a chance.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. The Blues are 7 for 355. Cartwright, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the fig tree end.
Wait.
Struck it
Finds
nicely.
the gap
Could go to
again,
the
this
boundary.
time between cover
You
and
could see
point.
by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Just about timed that perfectly.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Playing shots all around the ground.
Brooke is really starting to get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt this momentum.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Doesn't beat cover.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat cover again.
Power
Finds
and
the
precision
gap.
in that shot.
On the leg side.
This is really awesome shot making. The innings is building very nicely. They have to be looking towards that century.
No need to run. No fielders out there. 7 for 369 now. Brook on 77. Neville at the 9-striker then on 42.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Wait there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Mid on and no run.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat mid off and no point running on that small misfield.
5 runs added there. The Blues are 7 for 373.
Brook on 81. 7 for 374. Neville on 43 at the other end.
Waiting.
Mid off comes around. Cartwright, none for 45. Steams in.
Wait there.
Straight
Great
past
shot through the
bowler,
gap. Perfect
all
timing.
the way down to the rope. Beautiful shot that.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
You can if you want.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
There's a big gap to the right-hand side of mid-on. Over towards Cow Corner. Oh, he finally
Couldn't
beats
have played
point.
that any better.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
He's played a few shots and it was a little bit uppish between point and third on this occasion.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now.
On
Would have been
89.
really happy with that last shot.
Finds the gap towards
Mightn't
Cow
get to the
Corner.
boundary. Should at least get a couple.
No, it
There'll be
makes it.
1 run here for them.
I thought that made it, but no, it didn't. Just go through for the
Good
single.
running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up.
Morris starting his 19th over. 7 for 383. New South Wales.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Straight
Into the
past
gap.
the
Nice
bowler.
shot.
Bowler had no chance of even fielding that one. He moves to 94.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
No chance of him getting out playing any horizontal bat shots because he hasn't played any yet.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Waiting.
Overstepping, just a
Where's the
little
point?
too eager on that delivery.
Oh, was that a no ball? Yes, it was.
Morris will be disappointed with that previous delivery. Not up to their normal standards.
It's not T20, so it's not a free hit.
Wait there.
Finds mid on.
Misses everything.
Yes.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
.94 runs off 69 deliveries. Nice.
Wait.
Collects that one,
Wait,
simple as you like, inside the ring.
They're leading by 252. They want to bat as long as possible. Still plenty of time.
Wait.
Doesn't beat mid off. End of the
Brooke shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
5 runs. No shot offered.
A well-directed short ball sways out of the way.
That's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it. The Blues are 7 for 389. Parry.
Brook on 94. Neville on 48.
Wait.
Oh, up-ish. Oh, just bounces short.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Maybe it was lucky he was early on the shot. That didn't go along the ground. That finds the gap nicely.
Sounded good
Moves
the
to
moment
98.
it hit the bat.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Brooke has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over.
You're bowling like that to somebody on 98, tail ender or not. Just going to leave that one alone.
Beats the
Beautiful.
cover fielder. Nice
Beats
shot.
the fielder. That'll bring up the 100.
Lovely piece of batting. The century comes up, and this has been a really well-controlled innings. Hasn't given the bowlers much of a chance, that's for sure.
102 not out so far. It is his second Sheffield Shield
Don't need to do
century.
anything special. Line and length is the key.
8 runs off the over so far.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Pick from Newcastle for his bowling. It's been his batting so far that he's really starred. 2 first innings knocks of 100 plus.
Wait.
Doesn't beat it off.
End of the over. 8 off it. The Blues are 7 for 401.
For 401.
Here's some highlights. Before his last game in the Sheffield Shield, he hadn't batted in the Newcastle grade competition. And he's been playing the straight bat shots all around the ground. Couple of singles there, but the rest in boundaries. 102 of 78 deliveries.
The right armour is coming on to bowl. From the fig tree end.
They've got somebody in close now, so watch out for some short pitch deliveries. Finds
Can't
the
bowl there.
gap beautifully.
Too full and helped on its way.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Now he's having a guy at bat pad when you bowl pies like that.
Marsh, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Wait there.
Doesn't beat me off.
Straight to the fielder. Drives and misses everything.
Gannon with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
There was no foot movement. Beautiful shot.
Nice shot.
That's what he meant to do last delivery.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
No run to bit off.
Waiting.
Brilliant diving stop.
End of the over.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment.
Really?
Good pressure building.
9.
Oh, I must have been not out. My tail have let me down. We'll get an update.
Brooke coming into the attack from the fig tree end.
Western Australia 1 for 19 after 5 overs, trailing by 254. Bancroft on strike on 8, Marsh on 10.
Play. Yep.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Well, they decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very comfortably.
Because it basically went straight at the fielder. Leaps it
Very
outside the
full.
off stump.
Spray the ball a bit, but they're content leaving it alone.
Wait.
Goes for
Not a great
slice outside
delivery.
the off
Got it
stump.
full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Hold on.
Just threw the shot too early.
Leaves it iron
End
outside
of the
off
over.
stump.
None from it. It's not easy to bat on this pitch by the looks of it, so they'll have to keep their heads.
19.
Brooke from the fig tree end.
So Marsh on strike on 13.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Bowling.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
So New South Wales dismissed for 409.
Good bowling.
Nice solid defensive shot.
New South Wales certainly on the attack with their
Right
tails
over
up.
the top of it. Nicely smothering the spin there.
Solid defence, very compact.
Keeps it on.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Got right in behind it.
End of the over.
End of the over. Beautiful bowling that just starts to build pressure on the batters.
Has not conceded a run in the second innings. Marsh on strike on 14. Western Australia 1 for 26.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. They managed to counter the spin well. Nice delivery, played away safely. Brooke is keeping things tight. No interest in that one from the batter. Brooke will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
The balls are there to be hit.
Wait on. Yes!
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Lovely shot. Rocked onto the back foot and pulled away just behind square leg.
Western Australia get through another over. Only one from it. That's tea. The Blues with a very good session there. Getting a wicket, keeping the batters very quiet. I'm off for a cup of tea and a chocolate biscuit. Join me later for some more play.
So let's have a look at the New South Wales scoreboard. Oh no, okay, so what's happened is the skipper has declared 7 declared for 409, me not out 110, Neville not out 48. Oh, he'd be spewing, wouldn't he? Give him a bit more chance to get his 50. 7 declared for 409. So that's what happened.
Going with pace now.
Into the attack.
So Bancroft hasn't faced Brook in a couple of overs.
Yeah.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
No interest in that one from the batter. Brooke will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Wait on.
Quite happy to leave it outside the off stump.
End
1
of
for
the
40.
over. 4 off it. Western Australia are 1.
3 for 40 now. They've lost a couple more wickets. Bancroft's still there, 15. Cartwright new to the crease, non-strikers end on 0. Trailing by 233.
Hold on.
On the drive.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Oh,
Maybe
on the
they didn't
bounce
pick
to
it up.
slip.
Very late on the shot.
Yeah.
Oh, squeaks it past second
Perfect
slip.
technique and placement.
All the way to third. There's
Had
nobody
all the
down there.
time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Just a late dab.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Wait on.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Western Australia.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject. Going with spin now.
The leg spinner is coming on to ball.
They're falling like flies. Bancroft's still there on 35. 6 for 105. They're trailing by 168. The lights are on.
Yes.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
He's been the glue again, Bancroft.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Wait.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Hold on. Wait.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap. Very
Play that
full,
one.
sprayed the ball a bit, but they're content leaving it alone.
Brooke ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a...
39 runs off 100 deliveries, Bancroft. Trailing by 160.
Yep.
Super shot
Nice
that.
shot. Beats the defensive
The gap was left open
infielders.
for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Gave himself some room.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Leaves that one alone.
No interest on that occasion to play at the ball. Very full, sprayed the ball a bit, but they're content to leave it alone.
End of the over, 4 runs coming from it. Western Australia are 6.
Bancroft on 43. Quite happy to leave that one alone.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Bancroft shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Yeah.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Finds the
There was
carry.
minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
4 runs added in the over. Western Australia are 6 for 123. Sanga into the attack now from the scoreboard end.
Bancroft on 47.
Wait on.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yeah.
Runs
Saw that
again.
early.
That'll bring
No
up his
one's
50.
catching that. Great shot.
Really been a
No, that was a very
one-man
solid
band.
half-century. Nothing fussy about it, nicely crafted and risk-free. We'll want to move things along now, though.
51 off 114.
Wait.
You can
Well,
understand
that
why
one
on that
alone.
line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Yes.
Sprayed it wide.
Onto
got
the
it
front foot.
to-
Super shot. Should be 4.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Wait.
That's the over. Western Australia are 6 for 137.
Nice innings there by Bancroft. Really been a one-man show for Western Australia in both innings. Got a 6 off somebody that wasn't me, thankfully. change the angle on him up a bit.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Bancroft watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Yes.
Oh, there was an edge.
There's no one there. Could go down to the boundary.
Oh, wasn't a
Errs on
gully
the side
there.
of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Lucky one for Bancroft. 2 slips in play. Certainly got the edge.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Hold on.
End of the over.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
41.
The session comes to an end, and there's been a lot to like about what we've seen. I'm off for a short break.
And it's been a one-man show for Western Australia. A little bit of loose bowling, but not much by EB. It's a new day, and Western Australia have it all to do. In fact, there's nothing.
The match
for
comes
me
to a
do.
close, and they've done exactly what they came here to do. They've won easily and convincingly in a completely one-sided affair.
The Blues winning
There was
by
only one team in this one, an exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. See you again soon.
So New South Wales winning the toss, sending Western Australia in. First innings all out for 136. Bancroft the star for Western Australia on 54. Best of the bowlers, Trent Copeland for 30, Jason Sanger 2 for 27. In the Blues first innings, 7 declared for 2. Hang on, try that again. 7 declared for 409. Me not out 110. Jack Edwards 64. Darcy Short and Lance Morris picking up 2 wickets apiece. And Western Australia all out for 173. Cameron Bancroft carried his bat 88 not out. Joel Paris 29. Player of the match again, me. New South Wales winning by an innings and 100 runs. So let's see, what's our next match going to be? Are we going to be getting on a plane, or are we getting back on the train to Newcastle? Let's have a look. Very clinical performance there by New South Wales. Hang
I'm
on.
very happy with how we're going out there.
Oh, back to Newcastle. Back to Newcastle after that. Next match in 5 days. We'll play that on the next episode. Let's have a look at teams. So far, I am no chance for Australia, a star member of Newcastle, and a regular member of the New South Wales Blues. So we'll play this next game on the next episode, and we'll look forward to your company then. Welcome back to the SCG. What a day for Catherine Brunt. She's worked really hard in the field. The Australians, they tried hard. Great shot there from Mooney. She was definitely the star of the innings for the ladies in the Australian green and gold. Mooney been in fantastic form. Dispatches that one to the boundary with a bomb. Very technically correct. Another great view going over the cover region. Perfect day for cricket at the Sydney Cricket Ground today. Australia and England. And this is not what the Australians wanted to see. The Kookaburra into the stumps. A great shot here by Annabelle Sutherland. It looked fantastic. She loves that cover region. Didn't always work for her though, unfortunately. Here's Mooney with a great shot. Very unorthodox, very untypical cricket shot, but one which got great results for her on multiple occasions today at the SCG. And Mooney definitely the star performer. She just makes that look so easy. Just got into a good position early. Here comes Brunt again. And that ball goes high. That goes high. And what a catch in the outfield as the English take another wicket. She's excited, as she should be. The Australians will be very disappointed in the batting department. The English certainly on top with the ball. Great shot there by Sutherland. Classic cover drive all the way to the boundary. She tried again. Didn't necessarily work on that occasion. Picked out the fielder, took the aerial route and was unsuccessful on that occasion. As we see the ball going high, high, high and into the hands of simulated cricket.